Okay. Welcome everybody to GSR. This is tier 2 at round 13 at the USA. As you can see, we've got a wet qualifying, it seems. I'm told that the race is, the quality is full wet, the race is fully dry, I'm told. So,
Good start.
So yeah, that could make some interesting strategy goals, so people will have 3 optional tyres for the race.
Yep.
As we see, Kai's going is full wet currently. I think it isn't stay full wet as I've been told, so we'll see what happens here. A lot of drivers coming out early, well, obviously trying to get some track time, as I doubt some of these drivers have practiced much in the wet.
Same. So, Viva leads this championship by 26 points. So, Twingo needs to do some work to catch up to. But
Yeah.
let's see what goes on. Obviously, Tier 3 had a couple of issues and was eventually postponed. I don't know what the admins are trying to do with Kota, because it's definitely going to go ahead. But I don't know where it's going to be on the calendar.
Yeah, I believe the 2 options are going to be either, oh, Fat Boy's already out. Do you have a quali ban or something, or has he actually just been there?
Don't know.
No, there's no penalties for tier 2, so he's just been there in the S's. Let's go on board with Jezzy and see if we can see where his car is. But it's gone just before he got there. Anyway, the driver's just feeling out the conditions currently on their out laps starting. It looks pretty precarious out there.
Definitely going to try and take it easy, so then you can actually get a lap in.
Yes, so then we've got Rowdy coming across the line to start his lap. So we'll go on board with him for the first lap and see what he can do. So coming up final corner, gets a decent exit. Obviously, you can get a lot of wheel spin in these conditions. Obviously, not going to try and use as much curb drivers. They're definitely not going to run as wide as they would in the dry, as they will settle the car a lot more. Turn 1, nicely executed. Not too much wheel spin in the exit. Turn 2 still flat just about. The guys are really struggling. Obviously, S's are much slower, but it seems to have negotiated decently so far. Oh, he's lost the back end on the curb there. And that's seen Rowdy go round. So then we've got Blue Goggy, who's behind him, we're going to go on board with.
Different people going for different ideas. Someone wet, someone into.
Yeah, I just saw Kai's pit, so I assume he's gone to change to go to the inters. He was on the wets, so we'll see what happens there. So then Blue Goggy, we'll see, maybe it's going to just dry up slightly, so drivers are looking at maybe with the running, it's going to dry up enough to go to inters.
They're also drying out the racing line, which makes it drier and gives you the better line to race.
But very understeered there from Blue Goggy, just couldn't get the purchase into the head. But it's a 1:11.6 in the middle sector. I think dry would be looking at a 1:03-ish, so about 8 seconds off dry through the middle sector alone. I'm not too sure what wet time is, but I know yesterday in the inter conditions, some of the drivers, Jezzy did at 1:44, I believe. So that's the sort of time they may be aiming. Is that Jimbo? Was that Babe? Yeah, that was on his out lap. So then he's going to go up to the line now. Blue Goggy's kept it valid. So we're going to get time on the board here, and he's going to set a 1:48 flat. So then, we don't know how representative that's going to be until we see others round. So Ski Man then coming around, finish his lap as well. It'll also be to see whether Vapor's round. Vapor is off. So then Ski Man goes a second slower. That's Jimbo starting his lap. Alistair starting his lap. Ryan Ocon then starting his lap.
He's spun it again.
Vapor's spun again. He's really struggling in these conditions. And as Jesse goes into the 47.3, so I think that might confirm that the Inters are the better tyre. But we're still about 3 seconds off the time he did on Inters yesterday. So if it does start to dry up, we could start to see drivers into the 46s, 45s, and possibly into the 44s.
Yeah, Jesse went 7/10 quicker than Blue Doggy.
Sam then, what's Sam going to do? Sam on the Inters though goes P4, Mulkin goes P5, so it seems very much toss of a coin at the moment. If you can keep the Inters working, then you will probably gain the time, but it's whether you can get that traction on the Inters. Seems to be the case.
If Blue Doggy gets on the podium today, he'll make it 3 podiums out of his last 4 races.
So then,
as Wingo obviously had that electric qualifying at his home track last week. Let's see what he can do on this wet lap.
We're going to just go on board with Blue Doggy, see if he's pitting. So it does seem that drivers are going to go move on to the Inters, it seems. Vapor's binned it again, right in front of his teammate. Going around the long right, so Vapor really struggling out in these conditions. We didn't see this too much last time in the wet. Vapor actually had a very good time in the wet last time.
Wingo,
so
1:11.7 in the middle sector.
Yeah, as we see Ski Man pit as well. So Jimbo here coming across the line to set a lap and did a 52.0. Maybe he really is drying up now.
It's too wet.
He's on full wet, I think it's too dry. It's too dry. As Ryan Ocon popped himself into P3. So then Jesse does not improve on that lap. Maybe we'll go for a charge up lap. But it's just also to see whether drivers choose to use their battery or not. Or in these conditions, it can cause more wheel spin.
Wingo. Cross the line.
Wingo goes to P3 on the full wet. So, yeah, it still seems very much toss of a coin. Morgan then starting a new lap. Kai's about to start his lap. And then it's Sam starting his lap, yeah. So we'll see what the drivers can do now. So the next person is Jimbo's 8/10 up on his first sector. Probably that his lap time wasn't too representative, so he might have made a huge mistake in that lap, I assume. Yeah, it seems that everyone's coming back out on the Inters now, it seems. So I think we'll start to see the times coming down a bit. But currently Jesse has pole by nearly 7/10.
That's provisionally.
Yeah.
Considering also Wingo was his second behind on the wets. Imagine what his pace would be on those Inters.
Yeah, Jimbo's understeering so much. And got Alistair behind him, who's catching a lot. I think Jimbo's not going to pit here, which is interesting. I thought he might have seen Jimbo in for 7 Inters. So then Jimbo can cross the line,
I think
improves.
he's going to cross the line to improve.
Yeah, and Alistair goes P3 on the Inters over though.
Ryan Ocon with the next quickest.
Jesse goes even quicker by another 10th. So then doing 6 laps on the Inters. Wingo in for so I assume that's going to be for the Inters. Ski Man's on that lap would come back out on full wet, which is interesting. Sam is up on his lap. We'll see what Kai does then. I mean, not set a lap time yet, and we've seen him qualify well in the past. And that's Ski Man out. And Kai goes P2, 3/10 off Jesse.
I'm going to stay on board with Blue Doggy because he's
Sam comes along at a P3 as well, so yeah, it definitely seems the Inter side is the better side to be on. As we see Blue Doggy starting his lap. Next across the line with Rowdy, who's on an out lap. So next after that will be Vape, who's on an out lap. So we'll be seeing Alistair next. Very wide there. But 2 up on his lap. He seems to be struggling a bit for pace, and it's just very understeery.
Vapor's just about to start his lap.
Yep. We'll keep an eye on Vapor. And we're just going to follow Alistair around to the line on the Inter tyres. Wingo's left the session, so if you can invite Wingo back, that would be appreciated. So then, Alistair has an invalidated lap. Ryan on then. Coming around the front, he's 4 attempts up. Where's this going to put Ryan? It's going to put Ryan on provisional. He does. He's a 46.8. It's a great lap for a Tier 3 driver. So then, as Jesse improves to a 46.2, and absolutely shatters Ryan's dreams of being on pole. That is some like it's definitely drying out though. If Jesse is able to put that sort of time in.
Jesse's just gone a second quicker.
So let's see what Carriage can do then. Can Carriage match Jesse and go a second quicker?
The Wingo join back because I invited him.
I'm not sure yet. I haven't seen it come up. I'll pull up the shine case.
Let me check.
So then Carriage coming across the line now and improves, but
yeah,
again only by second himself. And only just had a Ryan up on then. Coming across the line now, Sam's speed. I don't think he's improving. He's not. Blue Goggy goes up to P2 though. Right in there with Jesse, within the 10th. As Rowley's now. Coming around that he's invalidated. So let's go on board with Vapor then. A 1 minute 10.5 for the middle sector. I'm not sure what Jesse did, but we'll see where this puts Vapor. So then down to the second, short shift into the first, try and get some traction, but still losing the back end slightly. But it seems to be struggling a bit in these conditions as Vapor, even though we've seen him do well at Imola in these conditions.
Another bit of oversteer.
Yeah.
I
wonder if drivers are running dry sets though with the race being dry. That could also be why. So then Vapor coming across the line, then goes P3.
Up there.
Alistair then, see if Alistair can improve. Alistair goes up to P4. Ryan is pitting, so let's see what Jesse does. Jesse's already 4 attempts up. Jesse improves again at another 5 temp improvement by Jesse. Obviously fueled for the whole session it seems. He's just consistently doing laps on them into tyres.
Imagine how quick he's going to be on the brand new set if he does go on to a brand new set.
I think Jesse's going to stay out. I think he's in a rhythm at the moment it seems. Kage is invalidated. Sam seems to be Ryan Blue Dog. He's stuck up right behind Sam. That's not going to be helping him. But Sam is entitled to because he's still on a lap. Doesn't have to get out of the way. So let's see what Sam can do coming around the final corner. Can he improve? Gain any more places? He does improve up to P4. Good lap by Sam, but Blue Dog also improves. Moving in within another 10th of Jesse again. So then it seems Jesse has invalidated this lap, so we won't see an improvement there. Rowdy then. The only driver that's still in the session to... Oh, Wingo does need another invite. Invite him again. Apparently. He's apparently in, so... Yeah, he's just gone out, okay. Don't know why I've been told to invite Wingo. Just now. Who's got to finish a lap? Vapor. Vapor's invalidated his lap, so I think he might be coming in. Yeah, Vapor's decided to pit for a new set of tyres. Alistair's also going to pit for a new set. They have got just about enough time to do that. Is Jesse going to pit, or is he going to stay out? He's got the red light flashing on the field, so Jesse will have to pit. Yep, so all drivers are going to put on a new set of tyres, it seems. Morgan then, getting ready to start his lap. We'll see what Morgan can achieve. So then Morgan into turn 1, braking on the curb. It's not the greatest place you want to be at these conditions. So then Morgan get a little bit of snap over there. There's a yellow flag out there apparently.
It was
just for Rowdy, yeah.
Rowdy
Ryan's come out on his outlap. Kaj is on an outlap behind Morgan. So Morgan's first set, he's 8 attempts up on his personal best so far, but that was set on the wet tyres. I think we're seeing everyone pit here, all the top 5 all pit. Wingo is about to start his lap, so we'll go on board Wingo once. Morgan has set his lap.
Wingo can go for 2 laps.
Yeah, so we'll see now what Wingo can do. Let's go on board with the championship contender, who's currently P2 in the standings behind his rival Vapor. JS. So then
Locks
into
up a
turn
little
1.
bit.
Locks up a little bit, but does get good rotation. Struggling a little bit in traction here. Not short shifting as much as I thought he would. Not flat through there, where I've seen people have been flat.
Barriers.
Yeah, let's see. Wingo's very committed in the first sector, but he has invalidated already, so it's not a good lap for Wingo. He's only got one chance here, Wingo, and he's got Vapor right up behind him. So, this could be interesting to see what happens here. So, let's go back on board with Morgan then. Let's see what Morgan does for his lap. Morgan then coming around the final corner now. From the first set, it wasn't a bad lap, but we'll see. He's getting another snapper over, and he improves to P5. The track is definitely drying out. Rowdy's still in the wall. I'm not really sure what he's
Wingo's
doing.
gonna try and get as far away to.
Yeah, well, that's Rowdy disqualified for not moving. Okay. I think so. We're gonna see who's on a lap. And Morgan's on his final lap. I think we might get possibly one more after this.
One more run for quite a lot of people.
Yeah, everyone just completing their outlaps now. Kai and Ryan. Yeah, I think Morgan, Kai and Ryan are all going to get extra laps. Sam's cutting it very tight for his final lap, as is Blue Goggy. So we're going to carry on with Morgan. He's the only one on a lap. But let's go back on board now with Wingo starting his final lap. He did a 45-1 though when he validated that lap, so he's definitely paced there for Wingo. So let's see what he can do in these conditions. Then into turn 1, little rows they're going in. But getting a good exit out of turn 1. Lifting through turn 2, which we see some try to stay flat, so we'll see whether that compromises him. Nicely through the S's, not invalidating so far. Not taking too much curve as well.
Speaking of invalidations, that's Vapor JS is qualifying over.
The Vapor invalidated. He has. That is not going to go well for him if Wingo can get pole. Wingo's already a second up in the first sector alone. So if he can match that through the rest of the lap, he will go back to the top of the times. So then, can Wingo copy what he did last week, getting pole the second consecutive week? And Kaiji goes with a 44.4. That is a great lap by Kai. So we'll see if Ryan Ocon crosses the line, does a 45.5, and they're still going to get more laps.
Where's Kai got that pace from?
I think he really is right now. Wingo's 2.2 seconds up, so Wingo could still be on course for pole here. Let's see what Wingo can do. Time has now expired, so drivers will be finishing their final laps.
Wingo's lap was a 40. Was a 48. If he's up by 2.2 seconds, it would not be good enough for pole.
But his final set is definitely where he will have lost most of his time, as it's right now.
At the moment.
So then, Ryan Ocon has retired from the session. So then, let's see what Wingo can do. Going to cross the line now. 44.6. No, he's not. He's missing out. Now there's riding ball with Jesse, who's 7 tenths up through the middle sector. See what Jesse can find that final pace in the final sector. He's looked comfortable all so far in this session, but will he be tipped at the dash? Let's see then. Let's see what Jesse can do going around the final corner now. He's set a 44. He's a thousandth off. He's missed that on pole by a thousandth of a second. So then, now moving on to, I think, is that Alistair? Yep, Alistair then coming across the line. Goes up to P4. Jimbo has not improved. Well, he has improved what it seems, but not by much. So then, can Kaj improve his time even? No, Kaj is 3 tenths down the middle sector. So, who have we got left? Blue Goggy, a second up. Can he ruin Kaj's party here and take away pole position?
Through the final sector.
We've also got Sam behind him, so we'll see what happens with Sam.
If he doesn't invalidate, this could be enough for pole. Across
so then Blue Goggy going to cross the line, does go pole by an absolute margin. Sam, see what Sam does. Sam goes up to P6 for a 45 flat.
And that is qualifying done.
Yeah, that is your qualifying.
On pole position with an extraordinary lap.
Yeah, what a lap that is. He's 6 tenths, or 5 tenths it is, back to Kaj, who pips Jezzy by 1,000th. So tight there. Wingo, P4. Ahead of his championship rival, though, crucially. So that Wingo might take that, and obviously in the dry race, I know Wingo is confident of his pace around here. Alistair, P5. Sam Steed, the tier 3 driver. Good performance from him, and also Ryan Knock, another tier 3 driver, 6th and 7th. Baker down in P8 after messing up his final laps. It's not going to be good for him. He's in the mid-pack, so we could have some incidents. P9, we got Morgan. P10, Ski Man. P11, Jimbo. And then Fat Boy and Rowdy completing the grid. So then, let's see what happens here in the race. Obviously, we could see some drivers on very differing strategies here, because we could see some on the medium starting, some starting on the softs. We've seen it before. Drivers might choose to elect a track position, or they might elect for the strategy option of going on the mediums. Only time will tell.
Hello, I am back.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the drivers to decide their strategies. Obviously, it could be a large array of strategies here. You can see some on the hards, mediums, or softs. Because they've all got free choice of tyres since it was wet qualifying.
Wingo looks like he might be starting on soft from what I can see from the garage.
Can't really see much at the moment.
All I can see is Wingo's tyres.
So then, let's see. We're going to find out in 10 seconds time what tyres everyone decides to go on.
Usually the tyres they start on are plugged into the garage, so then it shows the compound tyre that they start on.
So then, here we go. What tyres does everyone decide to go with? We're just waiting on Roundy. So we can load on to the grid and we can see. So then, Blue Goggy on the soft tyres.
Medium for Kaj.
Medium for Jezzy and Wingo, yeah.
Mediums.
Alistair,
Wingo.
Sam, and Ryan on the softs. So we got a pretty much a 50-50 split here, so we could see some very different strategies.
Vapor is on the mediums. Morgan soft.
Crucially, the title rivals on the same strategy though. Wingo and Vapor on the mediums. So it's up to what they can do on that medium tyre and then bolting on. When did he even go for a one stop? Because the one stop's very tight around it. It's very marginal, so you might see some people on the two stop even, with the delta being so high on the softs.
Yeah, I think the guys on the soft, simply, I don't think the pace is there on the mediums, but it's so high, the softs wear out so quickly because of how long the circuit is.
Yeah, we could also see a hard tyre.
Lap 5 or 4.
Yeah, but we can also see the hard tyre today. I ran the hard tyre yesterday until the lobby glitched out with the safety car. So we could see some hard tyres. They weren't too bad. They weren't great, but they weren't awful. So that could also bring a one stop in for people on the soft even. We use soft hard.
Yeah, that's a fair point, because basically around here, your hards are basically your mediums.
Yeah, the hards don't wear those at all. You can pretty much do the whole race on a set of hards around there.
That's Rowdy's lagging, absolutely. Blue Goggy starts on pole then, as everyone is grouping up to go to the grid.
Yeah, Blue Goggy on the soft, so should get a really good start and should be able to pull away. That's going to be crucial for his race. He's got to pull away from these medium runners and try and get a gap. So as we see the grid start to form up now then.
Wingo has the advantage from qualifying on his championship rival. But will we see any the turn 1 special special things? Are we going to see that, or is it going to be...
I feel Wingo really needs to win this race for the championship. He's 26 points back, so he's over a race win behind. Could really do this.
To win, and Vapor needs to come very low.
Seems damage for Sam. There we go. So then, let's go on board. And it's lights, and it's 5 lights. And so away we go then for the start of the grid. It seems like Jezzy's on a horrible start, it seems.
Oh, so has Kaj.
Blue Goggy, then there's 3 wide, and there's contact there with Sam Steed. Wingo crucially though down a lot of places, but Vapor's also
Wingo's gone down.
It's not been the greatest start. Great start there by Alistair though. Absolutely cracking start by Alistair.
Ferrari,
and someone's round. Who's that round? Is that Jezzy round? It's not a good stop for Jezzy then. There's contact in the midfield. And Wingo's gone back. Wingo's gone crucially back down to the line. Was it contacting Wingo and Jezzy? Possibly. But crucially, the soft runners have started to get to the front of the pack. Blue Goggy and Alistair comfortably cleared now. Both Ferraris could work together. They didn't last week, which cost them. So can they try to work together this week?
Side by side, here comes Alistair.
Yep.
Blue Goggy. Obviously, these two teammates want to fight for race wins, and they want to fight for their places in the team as pretty robust defence. Tactics by Alan.
Oh, and we got Ski Man going down the inside of the Kaj there. So that's Ski Man getting through on Kaj.
The two Ferraris have just turned into real life and just bolted off. They're 3 seconds clear of the rest. Right.
Crucially though, for Vapor, he's ahead of his championship rival. Does anyone have wing damage? We've not seen anyone pit yet. No moves it seems into the final corner, but Alistair getting ahead of his team and starting to crack his start by Alistair from P4 on the grid, I believe.
P5.
P5 on the grid.
His teammate is getting closer.
Yeah, they need to work together though, these two. Unlike last week where they didn't work together, they really need to work together to get a gap on the medium runners. There's no point fighting each other when their race is not against each other today, it's against the rest of the medium runners.
They also want to fight for track position, so then
Kaj is wide.
So they get the bragging rights to box earlier.
Yeah. Kaj then really struggling on the back of Ski Man Morgan. Possibly going for a move, but Morgan's already got a penalty, unfortunately. Is that Vapor going down the inside of Morgan? It is. It's a risky move there. He's not going to get the traction.
He had a great qualifying last night, but then it got all undone by...
But he has managed to pull away from Ryan Ocon, the other Series driver. So
side by side.
There's contact there between... I don't know who's that way between, Kaj and Morgan.
That's either Kaj and Morgan or Vapor and Morgan. I don't know who.
Ski Man there. It's very tight back in the pack here.
But this is just a train now.
This train behind Ryan Ocon really it's really helping the two Ferraris though.
Quicker than Kaj. Yeah, the two Ferraris are getting away, and it's also helping Sam Steed. It was away by about 6 seconds. That is no.
So then Morgan sent it on Kaj. His contact. Morgan saves it just about. But Morgan's really desperate to get past these medium runners. He's soft runners. He needs to use his stop rubber.
Teammate, he's gonna get the RS crucially.
Has Jezzy pit? Has he got wing damage possibly?
Jezzy will probably pit for the wing.
We'll see if he goes to the hard and try maybe just going early. Since he's off the back of the pack.
He is coming in for.
He has put a new wing, and he's put a new wing, so he has got wing damage. So then Kaj and Ski Man. Oh, they're side by side. Kaj. They've both gone off. Morgan possibly to get past both of them.
Crucially.
Contact there. Ski Man turning on Morgan, but crucially Morgan's through.
3 attempts in between the two Ferraris. As Blue Goggy has a little bit of a...
Goes down the inside of both Ski Man and Morgan. They're 3 wide going down the straight.
There's DRS down the back straight for Blue Goggy. Here we go. No, and there's a battle 3 wide here. The pack is absolutely clustered up here at the back. Vapor, Ski Man, Morgan. So Ski Man going down the inside of Vapor. Ski Man absolutely sends it, goes wide.
Goes wide though, and Morgan now might get the switch back on him.
This is really not helping his teammate.
Morgan gets a good exit on a switch back.
To help his teammate.
Can Morgan get through?
Doing everything in his control.
It's been contact between Vapor and Ski Man.
Ski Man's hit the back of Vapor. Rowdy's got a straight.
Somehow Wingo's come back again. down to 12th. Oh, they're 3 wide though. Kaj, you want to go around the outside again? Oh, it's contact there between Wingo and Kaj.
He just forced them out of road there.
I think Kaj might have some wing
cool.
damage though from the earlier incident with Ski Man. And as we see, Kai's pitting, I think that'll be for wing damage. So then, Vapor though, crucially, clear of the pack now. Can he try and pull away? We'll see. Oh, it's contact there, and I think that's Jimbo's lost his, Jimbo's lost his right end plate. Oh, there's a huge punch there, Ski Man. That's Ski Man into the wall with Morgan.
Ski Man.
Oh. So that's Ski Man with no wing now. Morgan's also, I think, basically, I think he ran Morgan out of road. Morgan wasn't willing to yield. And I think there was just contact between the two of them.
I will see that back. As a Ski Man see the position.
So then, battle for the lead though, the two Ferraris. Blue Goggy again got DRS.
Morgan was in a great position.
Will he go past his teammate?
Oh, here we go then.
Yep, down the inside then.
He's gonna get it this time. Sends it, keeps it in the road, and Alistair tries to get it again.
Crucially, this fight is allowing Sam Steed to catch back up. It was over 3 seconds the gap. It's now under 3, nearly down to 2.5.
All this hard work from both
as Wingo
Ferrari
finally gets
starts
past
to be
Jimbo. That's crucial for Wingo to get past Jimbo, because Jimbo is Vapor's teammate. We know that he can help his teammate out if he was to hold up Wingo. But Glugoki seems to be pulling away here from Alistair. We'll see if Alistair can respond, but it seems like Glugoki is really trying to gap him.
Here we go then, Glugoki. Down the straight, he is deploying a little bit of VRS, but Alistair just can't get close down that back, down the straight.
Let's see if Wingo can make a move, possibly.
That other straight is much longer and is a much more easy place to make a move. That's definitely a warning.
That's Jimbo
for
in.
Glugoki there.
I think, yeah, that was for the new wing, as we saw the damage against the hards.
No warning. Alistair's got 2 warnings. Sam Steed has no warnings, but has 3 seconds. Ryan Occon's got no warnings.
Jesse brings in the fastest lap on the mediums, which is very interesting.
Fit
for new mediums.
No
Jesse pitting for new mediums and now has taken the fastest lap of the race. So Jesse really needs to safeguard up. He's still going to have to pit in this race. Have to pit in very early on for a new set of mediums. So then Ferrari battle then down the hairpin. Alice trying to go the long way around, getting the switch, trying to get the switch back on his teammate, but nothing doing. He's just stuck behind Blue Goggy here. Wingo and Rowdy. Wingo make the move. He needs to pick up these places quickly, and he goes down the inside. Good move there by Wingo. He goes wide though when he gets it. He's still ahead. Oh,
I clicked the incident, so there's a replay. I'm gonna see that back. Oh, that might be a penalty for Morgan.
Well, then we'll go back to the
schema. Might have turned in on him, but I'm not sure about that.
Going back to the battle at the front then, we've got Blue Goggy and Alistair. Alistair in the DRS, but he's just going to sit there it seems. Sam's still hanging on decently to them. Ryan Ocon. Vapor chasing down Ryan Ocon, though, trying to get into the DRS.
Blue Goggy makes a mistake.
Will Wingo be able to get through this time? Going down the inside of Rowdy to turn 1. We'll see then.
So much closer to his teammate through the
Wingo
exit.
then gets through on Rowdy, but Rowdy's going to try to switch back.
Oh, he goes wide. Alistair gets his penalty. There you go.
And, oh, Rowdy's round! Rowdy's lost it. I think that's going to be out the race yet. That's going to be a safe car, I think. He's just lost it trying to go around the outside of Wingo.
And Wingo gets his penalty.
Yeah, I think Wingo might have had to avoid Rowdy there, who obviously just completely lost in front of him. We're going to see a safety car. We're not going to see one. I hope we don't get the glitch out like yesterday. No safety car. Big impact. So then Alistair trying to go around the outside of his teammate again. Getting the switchback. It's a wonderful switchback this time. They're so much closer. Can Alistair pull the move off? He's going to switch back again on his teammate. Ferraris side by side. They're really fighting each other here. This is not going to help their race at all.
Oh,
Alistair runs wide on the exit.
Very wide there.
So then, what is this going to do for the rest of the race? Alistair needs to close back in on Blue Goggy now. But the tyres will slowly be going off now, these softs. They'll be looking to pit soonish. They can try and stretch to lap 10 and they can go for the one stop onto the mediums. Sam Steed catching up again because of this. Ryan Ocon is being chased by Vapor, who's now in the DRS range. Let's see if Vapor can make any moves into turn 1.
Alistair just gets all
Doesn't
of the
get the
turning
DRS.
in the world.
Oh,
Gets
there's a yellow
great
flag out there.
exit.
That's Fatboy. Fatboy's managed to lose it across the start-finish straight.
Lost it in the straight line.
He's got wing damage though. I think he's got a lot of wing damage, so he's having to turn around the straight.
Has he spun it at the final
I think
corner?
he's spun at the final corner and he's tried to save it. So then that releases Wingo into P6 behind his championship rival, but obviously a long way back and with the penalty. So then Alistair and Blue Goggy it's contact between Alistair and Blue Goggy. Is that going to be any wing damage there from Alistair? I don't think so. I think he might have got away with that. But we'll see now, going down the main straight. Let's see if Alistair from Blue Goggy should make it comfortably through this time. Blue Goggy really defending it using that ERS. But gets past his teammate. And Blue Goggy tries to send it round the outside.
Oh, he's going to come back around the outside.
Oh, it's contact again.
There's contact again.
Alistair shows in the door. Wow, Vapor on Ryan. The Vapor get through. Down the inside. There's contact again, but Ryan trying to hold it. This would be wonderful by Ryan if he holds on against Vapor. Vapor trying to switch back, but no, on their medium side, still has not got the traction advantage on the soft tyre. So the Vapor are getting a great exit. Oh, losing the back end.
To make sure that is Alistair going to box? No,
neither are pitting. And this is Sam Steed right up onto the back of him. Ryan and Vapor then.
He's just gained a second in that last lap.
Yeah.
Alistair's just lost a second. So was Blue Goggy. So that's what happens when teammates battle. And now.
Yep. And crucially here though, Wingo is gaining on Vapor, and Vapor going down the inside of Ryan. Trying to at least, but Ryan's going to get a better exit, yeah. He can be stuck through the S's. This is great news for Wingo, but bad news for Vapor.
Sam Steed has his hands together, just watching this battle unfold and watching all their
Vapor's going to... This is not where Vapor needs to be up behind Ryan. Ryan's clearly struggling at the moment, but Vapor losing time and time against. And Wingo now really gaining on this championship rival because of Ryan Ocon.
Blue Goggy down a back straight.
He's going to get through comfortably.
He's not going to use any of his ERS. He goes clean down the inside. Takes it well through the corner.
So then I see Vapor will get through this. Vapor though, crucially, Vapor and Ryan have no ERS whatsoever. Whereas Wingo, when he catches up, if he does, he has a good amount. So he might just get past his championship rival if he can catch up.
Wingo's gained 6/10 on that lap.
Yeah. I see Alistair still trying to get back ahead of his teammate then.
Is Blue Goggy gonna box?
Yeah, Blue Goggy's in. So
Yes,
we're going to see Alistair try and do overcut his teammate now. We'll see what happens. Sam Steed stays out as well.
Alistair's gonna try and overcut.
I think we might see Ryan Ocon in here. No, Ryan Ocon will stay out. Looked like he was struggling quite a lot though. Wingo then crucially gained.
Here we go, lads. Is it a good stop from the Ferrari crew? It's pretty good.
Onto the medium tyres though. Where is he going to come out in traffic relationship though? Any traffic for Blue Goggy? Doesn't seem like he's going to have any. No, he's got a nice clear run it out behind Wingo. As Vapor has left, so can you invite Vapor back quickly? That could be crucial for the championship because Vapor's going to lose a lot of time being out of the session as Ryan goes back past ahead of him. Alistair really trying to use that ERS, trying to get the overcut on his teammate.
Yeah, he's back.
Yeah, Vapor back in, but crucially he's losing all the time to his Wingo. And Wingo is now going to have a chance here, I think, by the time Vapor gets control of his car. He's moving right up there.
Last time they had a battle, there was a minor contact. He's still ghosted.
He's back now. Vapor is back now, but the gap, my gaps have all gone. Great. It's not what we need at this point in time. But Alistair then, he's going to obviously pick this lap to cover off his teammate, but can he make the overcut work? Or is he going to stay out even longer and just concede the fact he wasn't going to gain in on his teammate? I have no timings whatsoever at the moment.
Yep, same.
This because the Vapor's rejoined, so we'll have to wait. So there you go, Wingo's right in the back of him. Vapor losing the back end.
Here we go.
This could be crucial for the championship. Let's see what happens here.
There was minor contact. So let's see. Wingo right on the back.
As crucial as a lot more ERS, and Sam Steed pits from P2 in the race. Alistair's staying out again though.
Vapor has no penalties.
Yeah, he doesn't,
Here we
but
go
he
then.
hasn't got the
Vapor
DRS.
leaves. He's not gonna go for it down this straight. It wouldn't make sense. Sam Steed's
So
in
Sam
and
in,
comes
and he
out.
can come out
It's
behind Blue Goggy where he was.
just behind Blue Goggy. But he has undercut some
As
time
Morgan
off
pits
Sam
too as well.
Steed.
Yeah, but Sam will have fresher tyres now to the end of the race if they do decide to do the one stop. Morgan is in for the set of hard, so he'll be going to the end on the hard tyre. See what Wingo can do. Wingo now sat there, but Vapor's also in a DRS engine Ryan Ocon, so this will be very interesting. Yeah, this is going to be very interesting. Then Vapor on Ryan Ocon, but also Wingo will get a double slipstream. Alistair stayed out again. So see, Alistair can make the overcut, or whether Sam Steed can get the undercut on him. Vapor using all of his battery though. He's not going to. Wingo just sat there. He's going to watch this unfold.
No, Wingo's going to go for it. Oh, no, sorry, Vapor's going to go for it.
Yeah, Ryan holding again. Ryan holding it around the outside.
Once again holding strong for his Mercedes teammate. There's a bit of contact there.
So then Vapor's got the inside here. Ryan
trying
to hold it around the outside.
There's more contact. Vapor's trying to absolutely power away from his championship rival.
He is, but he crucially used a lot of EOS trying to get past Ryan, while Wingo was saving the whole way down that straight, as Ryan will pit, I assume. Yep, getting out of the way of Wingo. So then he's going to get the DRS as well, Wingo here. Just going to save even more. He's going to use his DRS advantage, but Vapor completely draining the battery. As Blue Goggy says the fastest after the race, and Alistair's still out on track.
Getting so much closer to the back of Vapor. Vapor hasn't pit though, I don't think. Vapor has not pit.
No, Vapor and Wingo have not pit. Both started on the medium tyres.
Oh, no, sorry. Wingo's not pit either. So,
yeah, they're both on the alternate strategy, started on the mediums. Remember. So then Alistair, though, still not pit. Where can he come out in relation to his teammate? Trying a long overcut here. So what's much fresher tyres towards the end.
Let's see who will prevail from this.
Vapor,
battle.
absolutely no. Oh, Kai's picks up a penalty there.
Ryan Ocon is not in the way to give Vapor DRS down this straight.
So then, is Wingo going to go for the move? No.
From Wingo.
He's gaining though a lot with the DRS.
He's gonna gain. He's not gonna be close enough. But
crucially though,
closer.
Wingo could make the move next lap if he uses his ERS. He's got a 50% ERS compared to Vapor's 10. He's very low Vapor. As I assume we might see Alistair in this lap.
Wingo is not losing time at all. He is just
Wingo seems to be
and going.
Much smoother as well, but we've seen Vapor lose the back end a lot now. As Kaj and Ryan Ocon are fighting. Ryan Ocon coming out of the pits on the new set of mediums as Alistair does pit as we expected.
Alistair's in, so I'll keep an eye on Blue Goggy, who's coming through the final.
But we're going to watch here, we're going to watch Wingo and Vapor. I think Wingo's going to save more ERS here.
Wingo's going to try.
Yeah, oh, here we go. They're both on the...
Goggy and Alistair, Blue Goggy.
Vapor draining that ERS again.
Alistair. And I think Sam Steed, Sam Steed has undercut Alistair.
But with that 2-lap fresher tyres, it's going to be crucial towards the end of the race, where these drivers are going to really struggle. But Wingo, crucially, right up behind Vapor. Vapor's a moment there, slight moment for Vapor. So then can Wingo close in on the championship? Obviously has the penalty though as well. But crucially, there's a lot more ERS, there's over 50% more.
Wingo's got so much ERS.
It seems like he's going to go for the move this lap. He used a bit of ERS then.
You've got 4 or 5 tenths in between them.
Here we go then.
4 tenths.
I think we're going to see Wingo go for the move here.
Exit off that corner there, Wingo. Here we go.
Not on the overtake, there we go. Vapor squeezing him.
Go side by side. Squeezes him.
As Fat Boy retires, is that going to be a safety car as Wingo gets through? It is. It's a VSC or safety car. I'm not sure, it doesn't tell me. It just says the yellow. You got a full safety car. So Wingo crucially got that move done. But will both drivers pit now? Will they go to the hard to go to the end?
Surely they both pit.
As Ski Man picks up a drive through. I hope we haven't got a repetition of yesterday. I hope we're not going to get a lobby glitch.
Yeah, do not get a repetition of yesterday. No, because
at least I did leave it. I'm hosting.
Yesterday, Bug, we said we had the safety car. Oh,
as both drivers are going to pit. Yeah.
to the pitch. We must go.
Blue Goggy will retake the lead. Sam Steed pitting as well. Sam Steed from P4 going to pit. Oh, he's hit the wall on the entry into pits. Sam, I think Sam's just got wing damage coming into the pit lane. As Wingo goes to the soft tyres, Vapor going to the hard, so Wingo is going to make the 2 stop now. This is very differing strategies from the 2 leaders in this championship. Yeah,
no,
Sam Steed has wing damage.
Sam Steed has wing damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he flattered the wall going into the pit lane. Kaj, then we're seeing Kaj pit for a set of mediums. A lot of drivers into the pits. Jimbo back in. We're going to see Jesse put on a set of softs as well.
As Jesse's gone for the 2 stop. Jimbo.
Morgan stays out. Ski Man coming in.
Ski Man's in. He can't serve his drive through because it's under the safety car. So he's doing the 2 stop too, like his teammate.
So then, Wingo and Vapor on very differing strategies here. Wingo's apparently is desynced. I'm not sure if Wingo still is. His ghost car isn't ghosted, but I've got a desync sign on his stream, on his car. I think
he's still in.
Oh, he's lagging all over. He's down to P5 now. Wingo has left the session. Wingo is desynced and he's dropped 2 places because of it. Can you get Wingo back in again?
Yeah, I was on the ball.
So crucially, this is not going to help Wingo at all. He's dropped 2 places because of his desync. That is really going to hurt him, especially since he's going on the soft tyres. This is really hurting Wingo. He's lost 2 places because of his desync.
He's lost the position to his Mercedes teammate Ryan Ocon.
Yeah, and he's also lost out to his championship rival, Vapor, where he was ahead when they came out of the pits. So Wingo's
1 positive, 1 negative.
Wingo really lost out here, losing 2 places because of his desync. I'm not sure. We've invited him, so we'll see.
Wingo's in. No, his AI's just hit him.
As what the hell? Where's Jesse managed to jump him as well? I don't know what happened there.
Wingo's AI is just pit for him.
Yeah, as Jesse's also back into the pits. Wingo onto the mediums now is AI, or is that Wingo deciding to pit as well?
Ghost.
Ski Man is retired from the race. As Jesse comes back out on a set of mediums, so Jesse obviously going to the end now on the mediums. I think he's just joining the softs, put the softs on to take his mandatory stop. Wingo still though not back in. So crucially, his AI is now pitting on mediums. This could have absolutely ruined Wingo's race. However, he is on a set of new mediums, which will go to the end. Yeah, he just said joining back. I think. I'm not sure if he's back in yet. No, he's still ghosted. We're gonna have safety car in this, but with a set of new mediums, he will go to the end. So Vapor might struggle on them hards for pace.
Maybe that's the right idea.
Well, that's what Jesse's done as well. Jesse has also done the same thing.
So we can go to the end.
Yeah, that's what Jesse did. That is what Jesse has done as well. Jesse pit for a set of softs to take his mandatory stop to go back to the mediums, since he had to pit very early on for a set of mediums. Should we do a quick penalty rundown? Penalties. So then penalties, Alistair 3 seconds, Kaj and Sam Steed with 3 seconds, Wingo also with 3 seconds, and 9 seconds for Morgan. Let's do a warning check quickly. Blue Goggy with 1 warning, Alistair with 1 warning since his penalty, Vapor with none, Ryan Ocon with 1 warning, Sam Steed with 1 warning since his penalty, Kaj with no warning since his penalty, Morgan with 2 warnings since his penalty, Jimbo with no warnings, Jesse with 3 warnings, but I think 1 was for contact, so he has 2 warnings. Wingo has had 1 warning since his penalty, and then obviously Ski Man, Fat Boy, and Rowdy are out of the race. Safety car is now in, so we'll see. As Alistair is not, yeah, Wingo's just back in time then.
He will take control of his car. And he is not back yet.
As Blue Goggy now hasn't gone yet. He's going now round the final corner. It's
Wingo.
very late. That's very late. And he's going to give Alistair a go here. He's going to allow his teammates to have a go. With Downing and Vapor is going to be right behind both of them. As Alistair sends it, Blue Goggy has to avoid him, and that's allowed Vapor to snap over to them to have him get through. Vapor through them. Ryan Knock-On now isn't going to get a chance to know anyone else get making moves.
Oh, he went so wide into
Morgan's had a bad restart. As my timings have all gone again. I think Wingo's now only just taking over his car, that's why. So then we've got no timings, but we're going to have to look and hope that we can get them back soon. But here we go, Vapor then, in the slipstream of Alistair. On them hard tyres, Blue Goggy also in his slipstream. Can Blue Goggy get back into P2? So the Ferraris can go back to being 1-2 here. He's a lot of battery there as Blue Goggy, but hasn't been able to make an impression using it. As we see Jimbo going down inside of Morgan.
Blue Goggy's getting closer to Vapor, man.
Oh, there's contact there between Morgan and Jimbo. As Morgan really struggling on them hard tyres now. Oh, there's contact between them. That's 3 wide. Jesse though trying to get through on both of them. Is he going to try to switch back? Is he going to go round the outside here? Surely not.
He's going to try it. I tell you what, very opportunistic.
No, Jesse was slotting behind.
If that were to have pulled off, he should really try and get that into overtakes of the week.
So then, here we go. Anyone close enough to make a move at the front? No, the gap's quite wide open at the front. So then is Jesse able to get through? He's using his battery on Jimbo. Can Jesse make a lunge? No, he thinks better of it. He looks about it. Wingo then looking at getting a move down Morgan. He's lagging around all over the place though, is Wingo.
No DRS until next lap. So, straight speed, and Vapor's used the safety car to his advantage to get all of his battery back.
Yeah, that's crucial for Vapor.
As well as Wingo having...
But crucially, Wingo's a long way off the pack here. Jimbo fighting with Morgan has allowed that huge gap to form in front of him as Sam C goes inside of Ryan Knock-On. As a contact there between Kai and Ryan Knock-On as well. Is he still behind Wim?
Oh, this is going to be a 3-wide battle down our back 3. Ryan Knock-On using a lot of his energy. Here we go then. He's
Sam's going to go slightly deep.
Maybe a switch back. Oh, he goes for it.
Oh, his contact's behind. Not sure what's happened.
It's Morgan.
Maybe Morgan and Wingo, possibly. But we're still going into this battle. Kai's now going down the inside of Sam Steed. Doesn't make it move, and Sam's got a good exit.
Wingo! There's Park! Oh no, sorry.
No, I think Wingo's lagging all over the place though.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of lag from Wingo at the moment. It's Kaija. Oh, Kaija got a run here on Sam Steed. He's going to go into the final corner. He's going to send it. No, Sam covers it off. So then DRS now being activated.
Bad line. Oh.
So then, what have we got here? Kaj then looking of getting a move done on Sam Steed. Can't go around the outside there, sir. But Vapor, crucially, in the DRS range of Alistair. He's still
at the
on.
moment, Vapor would take this win.
Yeah, Vapor would happily take this win. But we can't rule out the chance of anyone else winning this race. People down the order could even win this race with a later safety car. I think Wingo may have some wing damage because he seems to be losing through the corners a bit.
He's
definitely struggling a bit. As Clyde then trying to go around the outside of Sam.
I have a feeling he might retire.
I don't think he will because I think he'll still get 2 points. So he needs to stay in the race to get the points.
Yeah.
So then, Vapor they're going for the lead. Down the inside of Alistair. Goes deep though. Alistair's going to try to switch back.
Oh no, he gets it. Oh.
That's a good switch that by Alistair. And then side by side back here with Ryan Knock-On and Kaj and Sam Steed. All very tight again.
Bringing Blue Doggy back, stucking him in.
And Jesse has got through on Jimbo as well.
Around the outside, Kai's down the inside of Ryan Knock-On.
But crucially, still have Jesse and Jimbo to catch up into the DRS range as well.
Jesse's getting closer to Ryan.
We obviously, Jesse had the unfortunate start, but could possibly still recover a podium here. Pace has looked very good since.
Wingo's getting closer to Jimbo.
Alistair in the DRS range of Bruce, but no. But again, Vapor using more ERS than Alistair has, and Blue Goggy's got absolutely nothing left again. The driver's not managing their ERS very well here.
This is really, really hampering Wingo's chances.
As Morgan picks up another penalty, I think we're going to see Morgan. I think. But Wingo, oh, what the hell? Yeah, Wingo is lagging all over the place.
As Alistair is getting attacked by his teammate and Vapor closer to him.
Crucially though, Vapor again gonna go for the move. Can Alistair make the switchback work again like he did last lap?
8 tenths between Vapor and.
As Kai gets through on Sam Steed.
Now 8 tenths between Alistair and him.
Yep, okay, Vapor's through. So then can Jezzy get through and Ryan knock on? They're side by side. Ryan's going to defend the inside.
Currently, it will be
very tight here. So Jezzy sends it down inside of Ryan knock on. Leaves room on the exit. And we're going to go side by side here around the long right. Jezzy slots in behind. He's trying to get a switch back. He's going to send it into the penultimate corner. He's not. As it's in front of Sam Steed and Kai. Very close though. So no contact. And Sam sends it into the final corner. There's huge contact there between the two of them. So to turn 1, Blue Goggy going to attack his teammate, but he has no ERS. Vapor again, a lot less ERS than Alistair though. Alistair biding his time. I think Alistair's happy to sit there in second, knowing he can get through again, using the DRS and ERS deployment. So then this battle for P4 is absolutely costing people time here. There's been lots of contact in it, as Ryan Occon's really struggling through the S's. Crucially though, the battle of front, Vapor is not able to get out of the DRS range, so we're going to see Alistair come back this lap, possibly.
Blue Goggy is 1.4.
So then Alistair does not use the DRS, whereas Vapor is very low again still. So see, Alistair's still closing right into Vapor even without the usage of the ERS. So he's just saving it as Kai and Sam Steed again switch places. This train is really funny. Kai picks up another penalty. That's the second one of the race, and there's contact there between Ryan Ocon and Sam Steed. Ryan running into the back of him. Alistair's still comfortably sat there behind Vapor, and crucially got 50% more ERS. As Wingo is now starting to join onto the back of the battle for P4. If Wingo can recover to P4 here, he still has a chance.
Let's see how many warnings people have then.
Let's see what Alistair can do then, gaining on Vapor in towards turn 1. Obviously not using any ERS, he's going to sit behind it seems. Happy to sit there as Alistair.
Vapor has 1 warning, Goggy has 2 warnings.
Sam Steed going down the inside of Kai, Kai getting the switch back. Runs Sam off the track though, and Ryan now going to try and go around the outside at turn 2. Oh, it's side by side going into the S's. Oh, there's contact, Ryan saves it somehow. As Jezzy gets a nice throw round, he has, there's contact again. And I think that's Ryan round.
He's wrong. He is gone.
Not sure who was at fault there. I think Jezzy is turning, but I think Ryan probably should have backed out. It was never going to make the corner work.
In the S section, high speed, it's never going to work.
So then this is allowed, I think Sam's still going to get DRS on Cottage, he is. As is Jezzy's going to get it on Sam. But at the battle for the front then, Alistair still sat behind Vapor. I think just saving his ERS. Draining Vapor's battery. It seems. As Wingo's got past Jimbo as well, crucially, in all the chaos. Wingo up to P7.
Oh, look at the train Kai has got behind him.
Yeah, that's the train that's been practicing for P4. But crucially, the train for P1 is still very close. Vapor still not able to gap the 2 Ferraris. And with his ERS deficit, Alistair can clearly get through. But Alistair, Blue Goggy pits. Blue Goggy is diving to the pits. I think he's realised he can't get to the end of the mediums and he go for a set of softs. So then Wingo and Jimbo, I'm not sure where Wingo is. He's all over the place, likewise.
That might be costly
Yeah, wait, oh, it says Wingo's desynced again for me now. Oh no, Wingo's lagging all over the place. This could cause some incidents. But Alistair, though, crucially still 2 sets behind Vapor. And now we're getting a battle for the podium with Kage because of the pit stop by Blue Goggy. So then can Alistair make this move for the win, but he has to pull out the gap as well with his time penalty. Currently, Alistair does have the fastest lap of the race. Kage, though, holding that train with Wingo really lagging all over the place. Looking, maybe he's going to make a move on Jezzy. He's going to go down the inside at the hairpin. A slight contact. I'm not sure who's going to get a better drive, but Jezzy seems not be using the EOS, so Wingo's going to get through it seems. And as Alistair has gone through on Vapor, right, Alistair's taking back the lead. As Kage and Samsid again fighting for that P3. And Kage sends it down the inside, there's contact again. This is just allowing Wingo and Jesse to catch back up. Wingo crucially could get a podium here. Always contact again by Kage and Samsid. They're fighting so hard here. As Alistair now seems to be trying to make a gap up front. We've got 3 trains here on track. We've got a train. Oh, Wingo gets it inside of Kage. Kage very wide. That's Wingo through, and Kage sends it back on Wingo. It cuts the corner and gets no penalty. Crucially, we got 3 trains out on track. We got a train for P8, a train for P3, and a train for P1. So then Jesse, Kage. Oh, Kage is just straight line snap. I think that's gonna, and that could, and I think he's taking out Jesse in the process, and Wingo. And I think that could, is that gonna be a safety car? Doesn't seem like we're getting a safety car, surprisingly. But this could have absolutely.
That's so poor.
This might. I'm not sure if Jesse or Wingo got damage. I think Jesse might. And I think that's absolutely ruined Jesse's race as well. That is very, very poor. And Sam's also must have rear wing damage. Of that, he was very heavy impacts to the rear of the car. Oh, he's got side pod, I think. So that's completely ruined Sam's race. But back at the front, Vapor back through and Alistair. Alistair going to try and get a switch back. And Wingo on Wingo and Jimbo side by side. It's allowed Jimbo to get through the contact at turn 1 between. I think Wingo got caught up in the incident with Kage. So then, Wingo's still stuck up behind Jimbo. Kage saying his wheel disconnected, but I'm not too sure. We'll have to review the footage for that. Vapor then, still ahead of Alistair. But Wingo crucially could get P3 here still. If Wingo can get P3 and damage limitation from where he was, it would be a good result, I think, for Wingo. Considering he had to leave and got put at the back of the grid with his AI pitting. Blue Goggy is the fastest lap of the race on the new set of softs. Could still possibly get a podium as well, Blue Goggy. Lapping much quicker on them new softs. With no penalties too. As Sam Steed pits, I'm not sure if the tyres, he just better set new tyres on and get a new wing if he has wing damage. No, just setting the new softs. So then, Vapor and Alistair going down and let's see what happens on the straight this time. Alistair using up that battery, still has a bit more than Vapor. Vapor just very low on battery, can he make the move then? Alistair going to try and go around the outside. And he does, he makes the move stick. Wait, Alistair back through on Vapor as Wingo does get through on Jimbo. Yep, Vapor's through on Jimbo as well. So if Wingo can now clear off and get out of the DRS zone of Jimbo, that would be very good damage limitation by Wingo. As Vapor seems to be struggling to keep up with Alistair. Alistair trying to drop him, get him out of that DRS range, and he won't be able to come back. But crucially, the DRS and the pit straight will help Vapor stay within Alistair. But crucially, yeah, Wingo really starting to clear off from Jimbo. Vapor right up behind Alistair though.
Blue Goggy's just gained about 4 seconds on that last lap.
Blue Goggy could still be on for P3 here after pitting late on first set of softs. Vapor though, right up behind. Oh, that might be a warning for Vapor. He cut the track there. Right knock on pits as well. I think we're going to see drivers starting to pit for the fastest lap, possibly taking a new set of softs. And we see if Wingo can get the gap to Jimbo before we get to the DRS line, possibly.
Kai just left.
He's not. Kai just left. So then Vapor on Alistair. I think Vapor's going to use all his battery to get through, but Alistair's not defending it. As you see, Vapor's back through again. Alistair but has absolutely no battery. Alistair still with 40% and didn't defend the boot.
Over.
Wingo
absolutely
comfortably.
No chance he'll get it by.
So then Wingo stays ahead of Jimbo this time, so he might be able to clear out and get out of that second. As Alistair's still right on the back of Vapor here. In the back for the win, even though we know Alistair has a penalty. I'm not sure if any of it could be removed, but we'll see what happens with the stewards. Alistair's a bit of a moment now. Is Alistair going to go down the pit straight, or is he going to wait? I think he's going to wait. Going to sit up behind Vapor, save more ERS. It's a good strategy by Alistair. Wingo crucially has got out of the DRS and Jimbo, but Jimbo still got DRS this lap, but we might not by the time we get to the back straight. Blue Goggy there on the back of Jezzy. Alistair's that could be another penalty as well. Might see drivers picking up penalties and pushing right at the end as that Vapor's trying to get that gap up to over a second. It's tantalising because Alistair picks up another penalty and Samsey picks up a penalty as well. That is crucial for this race. Alistair's now picked up another penalty.
That means Wingo is gonna absolutely push with his life.
Yeah, and Wingo is crucially out the DRS range of Jimbo now. Jimbo's not going to get DRS this lap. And Jezzy is also under pressure from Blue Goggy. So then is Alistair going to make the move this time? Not using that ERS. Still though, should have enough to get through, and he goes side by side. He's through yet, Vapor backs out of it. So then, as Blue Goggy does get through on Jezzy. Oh, there's contact though. And that's Blue Goggy through. So then can Vapor stay with it? Oh, he's made a mistake. That gap could go over a second if Vapor drops out of the DRS range. This could be huge.
Alistair's starting to burn off his energy now.
But crucially, Vapor's still within that 1 second at the DRS detection point. As Jimbo trying to get back in it of Wingo's, but doesn't. Blue Goggy then and Jezzy following on as well.
Wingo needs...
He needs to find another 3.5 seconds though to get within Alistair. It's going up as well. The gaps are going up. So it's not looking. It could be, and also when he's got all the way up from behind, he'll drop behind both Jimbo and Blue Goggy and possibly even Jezzy. So there.
Hello, I'm back. But my controller just died. Anyway, Blue Goggy, where's the system? There's these in the party. Anyway, Blue Doggy on the back of Jimbo. I'll just take over from Lizard. Oh, might got him one. Blue Doggy coming up to Blue Doggy coming up to oh no, sorry, he's past Jimbo and he's gonna go after Wingo. He's in the podium positions. As Jimbo gets his penalty. Blue Doggy up to the final corner. And onto the final lap. There's a problem in the final sector. That was for Sam Steele. So Vapor, what happened? Huh? Oh, it's happened again. Lizard's gone, and we'll try and get him back. But Alistair is let through by Vapor, as Vapor knows he probably cannot gain those positions or gain 2.3 seconds into the final corners we go then. Alistair has done a great race today. He started off with a great battle with his teammate, but in the end he will cross the line. It won't be the win, but it's still a great result. Alistair comes home in first, but Vapor wins in USA from Blue Doggy. No, sorry, Blue Doggy takes P2. Then it will be Alistair, Gezi, Jimbo, Wingo, then Morgan, Ryan, and then Sam Steele, who will finish off our race. And that has been that. No glitches, all clean. And yeah, good race from those drivers. Everyone made it well entertaining. I invited Vapor and Blue Doggy because I'm definitely sure about that. I think Wingo's had a timing glitch. Yeah, we're just trying to check the timing glitches. Okay, yeah, it's Alistair. Lizard might be having some problems. His audio keeps cutting out. Well, that was that then. Lizard had a couple of problems in those last couple of laps. So, yeah, we'll keep you posted on that. Where's Alistair gone? I'll invite Alistair back, just in case. Here comes Lizard. Everything is fixed. Good. But that's it. After that, you can see the times. They've got it. So that was that. I invited him and then he might have left or don't know. I'll invite again. Okay, I don't think he'll rejoin us. So, yeah, I don't think Alice is going to join us, which means we'll have Vapor and Bluey. Who's going to start first, me or you? Okay, so, Blue Goggy, consistency is key for you, obviously. That's 3 podiums in your last 4 races. So, talk us through that and talk us through the battle that you had with your teammate.
Yeah, well, as I was on pole, I didn't really feel like I would be challenged that much. I qualified on pole by I think about 5:10, so I mean that was in the wet, which was quite challenging for me, but obviously more challenging for others. So yeah, I saw at the start I got away pretty well. I saw that Alistair was just behind me in second, and then for the first few laps he kind of just sat behind me, and then he started to attack me a bit more. So, and then he overtook me, I think, on the first lap. So I just so for the first few laps after that, I just sat behind him, didn't really do much, and then the first round of pit stops came, and I realised that if I got ahead of him, then I would be first to choose where I wanted to pit. So I ended up pitting a lap. I ended up pitting lap 8, which was, I think, in the end, I think it was about 3 or 4 laps before he pitted because he pitted the lap before the safety car. So I came out about 4 seconds ahead of him when he pit. So I was ahead, and I was leading when the safety car came out. Then when the safety car came in, he kind of sent it down the inside, turn 1, which kind of forced me off the track, which made Vapor go through as well. So I was down in third, and then there was like 7 laps in between then and where I pit again, because I just didn't really feel like I could get anywhere. I didn't really feel like I could overtake any of them, because I pit for mediums before Ali and before Vapor went onto his hards. So I just decided to take a risk and go on to another set of softs, because that was my plan originally. But as I felt, because I didn't realise that Ali was going to go the whole way, the whole 15 laps or whatever it was on those mediums. So I took a risk. I pitted, came out about 20 seconds behind them, and then because I knew that they were going to keep fighting until the end, so I kept pushing until the final. I kept pushing on those softs, which are very good in the end. I kept pushing on them until the final lap, and then I ended up I ended up 33,000th ahead of Ali at the end, and 7/10 of Vapor. So yeah, it wasn't the risk actually gained me a position. So yeah, quite happy about that one.
Congratulations about that, Lizard.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That was with Gorgie with a great recovery from his pit stop. Vapor. That's another race win to your name, and another load of points gained on Wingo. Talk us through that and talk us through the strategy.
Well, I think that was probably the race of the season for me. You know, qualifying, the wet isn't particularly my favourite, but I just messed up my final lap. I think I would have probably got, I think maybe P4 on my final run, but I won at the first corner, so it is what it is. And then going into the race, I started P8, but I got an atrocious start, but the thing that saved it was Wingo also got a bad start. So I was down in like P10, Wingo went wide, I got past Wingo. From there it was just a case settling in. People ahead of me, there's like a 4-car like little gaggle that I managed to clear pretty quickly. And then I was just, in clean air. Ryan Ocon had a really good battle with him. Really clean, he was really, he gave me the room, but he was aggressive because obviously he's in Mercedes with Wingo, which I can understand why you defend, because obviously I'd do the same thing if I was him. But yeah, from there I just, had to settle in the race, got past Ryan Ocon, then I made me quit, which was beautiful. Joined back, I was behind Ryan Ocon again, and I Wingo right behind me, and then we had a throwback battle me and Wingo, which was really exciting. And then I believe Ryan Ocon pit and the safety car came out after Ali pit. I was at that point, I think I was in P1 after he pit. Obviously, safety car comes out, I go to hards. Wingo went to softs. I think that was the right call from me. I think about it. I was wanting to go to softs, but I thought, no, I was going to have to do 2 stops like Goggy did. But I don't think I had the pace of Goggy today. I think Goggy was really quick, so I just went hards and I settled in the race. And Ali, he's on controller, so I get why he's struggling in the first sector a lot. But I just think I really nailed that first sector. Every lap I was hooking it up, and I managed not to get warnings with it. And then I was really safe for the final part of the lap on, I think, practically every lap. But it worked out eventually, and me and Ali just kept swapping positions pretty much. I didn't really want to lose time to him. I didn't really want to lose him any time. Not that I saw Goggy was gaining and on the last lap, and I was just like, oh, I'll just let Ali go past, because there's no point in me, I'll just let them battle it out, because I don't really want to affect the battle too much. So I just came across the line, and then, woo. So yeah, it was good though. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Great race from you, Blizzard. Anything that you need to add?
Obviously, the odds are better, and they're against Wingo, but I wouldn't discount him yet. It's not over until it's over at the end of the day. I mean, so in real life, before Verstappen had, Verstappen winning Mexico, I think everybody thought, oh, Verstappen's probably got it now. Then almost went on 3 races on the trot, I mean, it's just race at the end of the day. Wingo could come and bang, you know. Wingo could come back and win, you know, Saudi Arabia, Abu Dhabi, and Brazil and go and take the championship. So, you know, I'm not gonna say it's over till it's over, but obviously I'm confident in my ability to race. I've just got to keep it together now. I've got the championship lead, and I've got it at a significant margin where if I do retire from racing and Wingo wins, I have still got a point gap which I can rely on. So yeah, I'm comfortable, but anything can happen. So I wouldn't rule Wingo out, and I wouldn't say that I'm comfortable. I would say I'm really comfortable. I just say I'm steadily getting towards it, which is good for my, you know, championship hopes.
Okay. No, well, just congratulations on it. That has been a brilliant race. And yeah, I'll hand over to Lizard to do the rest for the end. 12. I'm not sure.
Yeah, 13.